I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Hello guys, I once again welcome you to another exciting edition of Manual TV Sports Channel's daily update. The Black Stars of Ghana has kicked off their preparations ahead of their third place match against Trinidad and Tobago in the 2025 Unity Cup tournament. They held their first training session ahead of the game, and one of the three absentees during the Super Eagles of Nigeria's clash has returned to camp. You check out the latest details coming in from the camp of the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana, ahead of their third place match against Trinidad and Tobago. One of the standout performers for the Black Stars against the Super Eagles was Caleb Genchi. Just after the game, he has had a lengthy interview with three sports. We are going to check out each and every word of his in this very interview. Abdul Fattah Isaku, there's a piece of good news coming from his camp. We'll check out a video from the camp of Abdul Fattah Isaku. And we all know that we are approaching the 2025 summer transfer window, and there are going to be a lot of transfer speculations that some are going to hit a snag, drawing considerable scrutiny. We'll be looking at some of the latest transfer stories about Ghanaian and Black Stars players. The star boy, Mohammed Kudus, the latest updates coming in is that Kudus is no longer considered unsellable player in West Ham United. What are the reasons behind this very update? We'll check it out in this very update. And latest from the camp of a midfielder who is also drawing interest from most of the European clubs. But before I proceed with the details of these very stories, if you are new on this platform, we all have to support the platform to grow. What you can do to support the platform is please subscribe to the channel. After that, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Don't forget to like the video and share to other social media platforms. You can follow Manual TV Sports both on Facebook and TikTok. Leave your decent comment in the comment box for special shout out after my presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's plunge into the intricacies of the stories. And to start with is the camp of the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana, as they are gearing up for their third place match in the 2025 Unity Cup tournament against Trinidad and Tobago, the Soccer Warriors. The match was kicked off at exactly 11:30 a.m. That is the exact time for the game, but the date is on the 31st of May. That is coming Saturday in West London at the JTech Community Stadium in Brentford. So that is the latest coming in. Today, the team held their first training session. Should I say a recovery or an intensive training session? But just after that, they need to go out for the second training session. That will be the intensive one, which will be their final training session ahead of their third place match against Trinidad and Tobago tomorrow. And for that, let's check out their first training session at the Howard Town Football Club training facility. Still in the camp of the Black Stars of Ghana, during our clash with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, we didn't see the likes of Felix Ohene Afinijan, Ibrahim Suleiman Akakari, and Mohammed Salisu. Just after the game, Ghana Football Association updated us. And with Felix Ohene Afinijan and Ibrahim Suleiman Akakari, they told us that they were having some complications with their visas. And that of Mohammed Salisu, his absence was through personal reasons. And the latest coming in, a video that we are going to check out, is that Ibrahim Suleiman Akakari has finally reported to camp. So for now, we have 21 players in Black Stars camp ahead of our third place match. Let's enjoy some of the videos of Ibrahim Suleiman Akakari, who has now reported to Black Stars camp. And I can't tell for Felix Wahine Afinijan and Mohammed Salisu as to whether they will be reporting to camp or not. But I know with time, Ghana Football Association communications team will keep us updated. Whatever will transpire, Manor TV Sports will also get you updated. Now let's move to the camp of Caleb Ijenchi. He had a composed display against the Super Eagles of Nigeria for the Black Stars, as in his debut game for the Black Stars against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Just after the game, he had a lengthy interview with 3 Sports. He spoke at length. One of some of the things or the key points that I drew from his interview is that he spoke and praised the legendary Michael Kwabena Ponsa Essien about his influential role at FC Northland. He also praised himself and he said he did the very best for the Black Stars against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So he deserves every praises that Ghanaians poured out on him. Let's enjoy each and every word of this very interview with 3 Sports.
So, Caleb, first of all, congratulations on your debut.
Thank you.
How do you feel yourself about the minutes that you spent on the pitch?
I think it was a good opportunity for me to help and then do my best and give my best to the team. That was basically the main goal. Yeah.
How do you think you did?
I think it was fine. I had a lot of praise. I think it's just we keep going and then yeah.
Did you? I was just checking you out. You're just 19. Did you think your Ghana debut will come so quickly?
No. It's not something I really think about. I always take it step by step and then do my best in trainings, in games, and then also off the field. Yeah, do my best and then think. Yeah.
And then I noticed that this was your breakthrough season at Northland as well. You know, you played a lot more games, and you only left Ghana last year. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You seem to be having a fast rise. How far do you want to go, both at the club level and on the national team?
Yeah, I don't really look much forward. I just take it day by day. Yeah, do my best at any given time and then think.
What for a young player like you is the most difficult aspect of trying to break through, whether at club or national team?
Yeah, just be yourself. I think I didn't really think about much wanting to be a professional footballer. Just keep on doing what I used to do. Listen to my coaches and then I think be on the right path. Yeah.
And you went to Right to Dream when you were 6?
9.
9.
Yes.
Where did you start from?
I started from Kumasi. Yeah. That was when they had a smaller Right to Dream. But I come from Bechemba. Yeah.
Like it looks like the Brown region is developing a lot of very good players.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a few final questions. So you trained and worked with Michael Essien at Northland. And when you started playing for Northland this season, there were a lot of comparison between you and him and that sort of thing. How important is it for your development that you have somebody who rose that far? Is he somebody you look up to?
Yeah, I think the team is very grateful to have such a guy. Yeah, he's very good to everyone. Then the way he carries himself, I think is very nice. And then we learn a lot from him.
And for you, a midfielder, is that particularly helpful to your development as a midfielder?
Yeah, and not only me, he can coach in everyone, anyone talk to. So I think he's all round. Yeah, he helps each and every one of us. Yeah. Nice.
I've always been wondering, those of you who play football in Denmark, how do you deal with all that?
Yeah, it's tough, but just
Especially when you go fresh, right?
yeah, yeah, but you just go through it. Yeah.
What was the best game you played this season? I read a lot about the reviews that you got game after game. The reaction seemed very good. What do you think was the moment when you yourself felt, I have arrived?
I don't really know, but I think all the games I try to do my best, and then yeah, I don't really think about these best games, but I know when I do good, and then people tell me. I watch my games back. Yeah, I see.
So, Harry, Coach Chris is watching us. There's a concern to make sure that as a young player you keep your feet on the ground and everything. For you, what is the motivation to keep grounded and to go on and on so that the praise doesn't go into your head?
Yeah, I think just be myself. Keep on training better. Listen to the people around me, and then yeah, do my best every time. Anytime I have the opportunity, yeah, in any way, just give my best.
All right, thank you. I don't want to take too much of your time, so that Nathan.
Thank
Let me move on to the camp of Abdul Fattah Isaku. We all know that he had an ACL injury, that is the anterior cruciate ligament injury, somewhere in November when he was playing for the Black Stars against Angola. Just after he was being ruled out of the season, he has come out with a video confirming that he will be ready for the preseason with Leicester City. Let's check out this video, which is a piece of good news coming in from the camp of Abdul Fattah Isaku.
Hi Leicester City fans. Just finished my last session of the season, and I've been working so hard. My rehab have been so good with the people, the physios, the management, the players. Everyone have been so supportive to me, and by God's grace, I'll be ready before the preseason, and I can't wait to get started again, to be back on the field, running again, fighting for the badge as always, and I can't wait to see the fans again. It's been a while.
Now, let's delve into the latest transfer updates coming in. Let me start from the camp of the star boy, Mohammed Kudus. The latest updates about Kudus coming in from Football Insider through Transfer News Live is that Kudus is no longer considered unsellable at West Ham United, meaning they have to sell Mohammed Kudus coming 2025 transfer window. These are the reasons. They have to comply with the PSR rules. What are the PSR rules, or section in English football? When you talk about PSR, it's simply profit and sustainability rules. And when you talk about the profit and sustainability rules in the English football, it simply means, first and foremost, it's a financial situation whereby you have to ensure that you don't go outside the range of the amount you have to spend. You have to spend within your limits. If you spend within your limits, you should also sell a player to compensate in order to become a compliant. When you talk about a compliant, meaning you are following the rules of the game. So that is it. And that is coming in from the camp of the star boy. And with that, if West Ham United want to comply with the PSR rule, they just have to sell Mohammed Kudus in order to comply with the rule. That is the latest coming in from Football Insider. And one of the English Premier League clubs who is now interested in the star boy Mohammed Kudus is Newcastle United. So this is the latest coming. I think when I was about to shoot this video and this latest just chipped in, and I need to address it to you for you to know how things are happening. So Mohammed Kudus is now no longer considered unsellable from West Ham United, meaning they have to sell him in order to compensate the rules governing the English football financial system, which is a PSR rule. Don't go beyond your spending. If you go beyond your spending, you have to compensate by selling a player. This is simply about what I reported about. Now, let's look on our screens as I read the exact post from Transfer News Live. They started by saying, Mohammed Kudus is no longer considered unsellable as West Ham look to comply with PSR. So that is it. Newcastle are considering a move for the 24-year-old boy, that is Kudus Mohammed. This is a report from Football Insider. So let's keep it logged on this platform as we've kept our fingers crossed. We're on a tenterhooks waiting to see what will happen with the star boy, Mohammed Kudus, as to whether West Ham will be selling him this impending transfer, that is summer 2025 or not. Whatever it is, as usual, I will come in with a very update. Now to the camp of Black Stars midfielder Lawrence Ajekum. He's now attracting interest from hosts of EPL clubs. Let me put it that way. Not just even EPL clubs. Other European clubs are coming in. The likes of Feyenoord, they've also joined the race. This season, he had a standout performance for his club side, Cercle Bruges or Cercle Brugge, when he was on the loan from RB Salzburg, just after they needed to seal him on a permanent deal for 3 years. And just after his permanent deal, he has become one of the most sought after players in Europe. Now, I've spoken about Feyenoord, but with the specific EPL clubs, it's not known. Whatever it is, I will give it to you as you have to know on this platform. So these are some of the latest transfers, updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars and Ghanaian players. Let me end here with my presentation by subsequently, whatever the update is, we just come in on time, put it to you, and know how things will be done. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I take a leave of you, please let me give you special shout-outs. Special shout-outs. These are some of the comments coming in with specific names. Now, let me go to the names. Legend Anasante, I do appreciate your effort, support to Manuel TV Sports. Ofosu Prosper Dortmund, I do appreciate your support to Manuel TV Sports. Rufai Abdullahi, Peter Ahin, Mr. Bronzy, Emmanuel, let me look at the name. Well, is it Onuma? I do appreciate you. Tech One Studios, El Capitano, Wisdom 2027, and El Capitano. Mark Morgan, I do appreciate your support to Manuel TV Sports. Close to Frank, okay, Frank ASN, or what the name is, Ali? That is just Frank ASN. And Edward Papason, Aaron Dankwa, Elijah Nanasanti again, Mr. President 9276, El Capitano, I do a lot of comments in the comment box. I'll try as much as I can to continue in my subsequent videos. Until you meet again on this platform, as a Frenchman will say, au revoir.